everyone underestimates how high XRP could go. In this video, I'll look at some eye-opening new data that exposes XRP's full potential during the next bull run. Prepare to be amazed by a few charts that will make you doubt reality and, if you're anything like me, leave you feeling more optimistic than ever about the future of XRP. In this video, we're delving into what genuinely drives the price of XRP, how it could increase in value in the future, and what that growth would look like. You've probably heard from naysayers that XRP can't reach $100 since that would represent a $1 trillion market valuation, or $200 and $300 and $300. But here's the thing, no one appears to be asking the right question. What would drive XRP to those levels? The truth is that if XRP had a $1 trillion market capitalization today, it would not require $1 trillion to flow into it. Let's break everything down and get to the broader picture. The money required to drive XRP to such levels may be considerably less than you think. Recently, I discovered some amazing figures that shed light on this, and they astounded me. This isn't something you hear much about, but it's an important piece of the puzzle for estimating XRP's future value. Let's plunge in, it's more crucial than you realize. Chad Stinggraber and Zach Rector came to X with a fascinating project. How much money does it require to create an XRP pump? Chad went into the figures and noticed that a $4.78 million net inflow in 30 minutes pushed XRP up 0.05 cents from $215 to $229. What makes this interesting is how it emphasizes the clear correlation between inflows and price change. To take it a step further, Zach ran the math to determine the multiplier effect. What are the results? Eye-opening insights regarding what drives XRP price fluctuations. How much money must come into XRP to actually shake up its market capitalization? What is the magical ratio? Let us break it down. What happens when a specific amount of money transfers into XRP? How does that affect the market capitalization? These are the genuine questions, especially as XRP approaches a large market valuation of $100 trillion. Is that even realistic? How much capital would be required to get there? Is that a realistic number? Or are we talking about inconceivable quadrillion-dollar scenarios? Well, Zach, we ran the statistics and discovered that the market cap multiplier is $5.98. That is big. But here's the catch, it's not set in stone. This multiplier is expected to fluctuate throughout time, influenced by history and market conditions. It's a lot to think about, but understanding these data could help us determine whether XRP has a realistic chance of reaching such lofty prices, or if it's just a pipe dream. While not a perfect science, this study provides an intriguing peek into how much money is required to alter XRP's market capitalization. In this case, we're looking at a 598x multiplier. That means that a $10 investment in XRP could potentially boost its market capitalization by $5,000. Isn't this crazy? Of course, it is not a perfect formula, but it demonstrates how sensitive the XRP price is to capital inflows. This is where things get even more exciting. If you work backwards and compute some other metrics, it's easy to see how XRP may potentially reach those much discussed higher price targets. The volatility and possibilities here are enormous. Definitely something to keep an eye on. With a 598 multiplication on XRP's market capitalization, doubling its price is shockingly easy. Imagine adding hundreds of billions to XRP's market capitalization with only a few hundred million invested in the asset. Sure, 100 million sounds like a lot, but in the larger scheme of things, it's a drop in the bucket. Consider this: great actions do not always require big money, and $100 million may appear to be a lot, but for major institutions, it is a drop in the bucket. The truth is that the cryptocurrency sector is not preparing for millions. It's paving the way for billions, if not trillions, of dollars to come in. The future is not modest, it is huge. How does a 598 multiplier affect the price of XRP? We're looking at statistics that might propel XRP's market capitalization into the billions if that amount of capital flows in. It won't always be at a $5.98 multiplier, but it is right now. Even if it lowers over time, there is still enormous potential. This multiplier is a game changer and extremely potent. Buckle up. The possibilities are enormous. This absolutely debunks the notion that XRP would never reach $1 trillion or even a $10 trillion market size. The point is that getting there does not require as much capital as you might assume. With relatively small investments compared to the huge resources of major financial organizations, XRP's value might surge by hundreds of billions of dollars with a single infusion. Consider one huge guy jumping in and completely changing the game. But first, let's look at a few essential elements. XRP's future seems tremendously bright. Polymarket now estimates a 70% possibility of an XRP ETF emerging in 2025, possibly this year. Why is this so exciting? Because an ETF might open up tremendous opportunities, resulting in hundreds of millions of dollars in XRP buying volume. It would make XRP a more institutional-friendly asset, making it easier than ever for institutions to bring their clients on board. This kind of surge could increase XRP's market capitalization by tens, if not hundreds, of billions of dollars. And that is not all. Ripple's escrow is rapidly diminishing, resulting in less XRP kept back. As more XRP enters the open market, the increased buying volume will have a direct impact on the price. The stage is prepared for a massive transformation. Are you prepared for it? Market manipulation is a prominent issue in the XRP community, but there's a catch. What some term manipulation is simply how the system works. Consider Ripple selling XRP over the counter. OTC, for example. It is a widespread technique that has no impact on the price of XRP. Interesting, right? Imagine someone decides to invest $1 billion in XRP right now. That sounds wild, right? According to the market cap multiplier, such a move would explode XRP's market capitalization and drive its price through the ceiling. But here's the catch. They probably wouldn't do everything at once. Why? Because driving up the price immediately implies they'll have to pay more for each XRP as their large buy inflates its value. Smart buyers think long-term, not the buy everything now game. Instead, they went directly to Ripple. They will remark, let's skip the open market, how about we buy XRP directly from you, off the books? An over-the-counter trade, clean and straightforward, and no one else needs to know. This allows institutions to use XRP without increasing its price, which is critical right now. Ripple is rapidly releasing XRP from escrow, resulting in tremendous buying demand from these institutions. But here's the catch. This distribution will not persist forever. Time is ticking, and this window is quickly closing. When Ripple decides to stop selling XRP from its escrow, institutions will be forced to use the open market. And guess what? They'll need to invest hundreds of millions of dollars in XRP while the market cap multiplier gets into high gear. This might pave the way for a large price increase as demand rises. Imagine institutions scrambling to secure XRP, causing its value to skyrocket. It has the ability to completely transform the market. We've already highlighted how significant this may be for XRP's price. We aren't talking about institutions dealing with a few hundred million. We're talking about tens of billions of dollars in prospective investments. Just look at the team behind Ripple. Take Craig Phillips as an example. 35 years of experience working for companies such as Morgan Stanley and BlackRock. These are not tiny players or ordinary retail investors. Ripple is developing institutional-grade products for the world's major financial institutions. This type of ecosystem has the potential to influence the future of the entire industry. We're approaching the point where they can't keep it up without raising the price. Soon, they will be forced to acquire XRP directly from the open market. And with a 598x multiplier on the market capitalization, XRP might skyrocket to levels most of us cannot even comprehend. Now let us conclude with one final thought. Take a hard look at the pricing chart. Do you see anything familiar? XRP appears to be repeating the